You know, it's the age-old question. Is bigger really better? Well, I'm going to show you a computer monitor that is enormous. And I think it's great for video editing, and also if you're a gamer. I'm not a gamer, but we're going to look at a 35-inch ultra-wide curved monitor by BenQ, and that's coming right up. We're going to talk about a monitor by BenQ. This one is the 35 or EX3501R. That bad boy right there. Now, why did I want to get a widescreen curved monitor? Well, I wanted more real estate. So whenever I'm doing video editing, because my previous monitor was a 27-inch Samsung. Now it's a 4K monitor. This one is not by BenQ. This one is a 3440 by 1440, 21:9 aspect ratio computer monitor. And there's a lot of things reason-wise that I wanted to get a widescreen monitor. One of them being the fact that it's just more real estate. So whenever you're editing a video, you've got more screens. So instead of doing two little 20-inch screens or 22-inch screens side by side, now I've got 35 inches from corner to corner, and it's very nice. Now, I had an opportunity to look because I was actually at Best Buy and I was looking at a 49-inch because it was a great price on it, but it was 49 inches of real estate, and that thing was just ginormous. And then I saw that it's a 1080p monitor. Now, 1080p is not bad, but when you're stretching it out that far and 49 inches, I can't remember what the aspect ratio was. I'll put it right here as soon as I look it back up again. But when you look at that much real estate at 1080p, now the problem becomes that the pixels are so much larger. So you don't have that really sharp detail. There was a couple of things about this monitor that I was very interested in. I like the fact that it's 3440 by 1440, so the resolution is nice. I like the fact that it is AMD Freesync support, since I've got an AMD editing computer and graphics card, so it's a nice little complement with that. Its refresh rate is at 100 hertz, so not bad. It's not, I mean, because once you go from 60 hertz to 100 hertz or above, you'll notice the difference. It has an sRGB of, I believe, 99%, and it also has HDR10. Now, that's a little bit misleading because it's emulated HDR10. So it's trying to give you a 10-bit color space, but it's really an 8-bit monitor. But there's a lot of pluses about this one. Now, this is not a full review. This is my first look, kind of initial impressions of this BenQ and what I like about it. And I like I said, the real estate is just unbelievable when you have that much real estate. And if you see that dude right there, that microphone is going to be the next review from Movo, which is what I've got on top of my Canon M50 right now, is the Movo, the little VRX10. Even though it's a little mini microphone, it's got a very nice sound to it, so I'm really looking forward to reviewing that other Movo. But the widescreen monitor, is it necessary? No, you can use two monitors. Is it comfortable for me? It takes a little bit of getting used to. After the last couple of days of messing with it, I can now start to appreciate the expanded real estate that I have on this screen, because I can do multitasking where I can put Premiere Pro up on one end and have Adobe Audition, which you can do with any other monitor, but have that working over here and have them kind of separate, but I can still see what's going on with both. So that's a very nice little touch for me. There was a couple of things. Now, this is one of the older style monitor screens. So They say that the viewing angle is not as good when you're coming around the corner of it, looking at the viewing angle. But from my experience, the viewing angle's just been just fine. Right now I have the HDR turned off because, like I said, it's emulated. So I have the sRGB right now on it. There's the cable management for the back stand is very nice because it does have that nice little hole in the back so that you can run your cables through. You've got multiple different types of inputs for it. So you've got your DP cable, you've got your HDMI, you've got a USB, USB-C. So not too bad from connectivity wise to different items. You also have a headphone jack that if you want to monitor your audio, you can do that. The colors are very nice. They seem to be very accurate. I'm looking forward to seeing, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to review and edit this video with this monitor. Like I said, it's just a first look at it. There's a couple of things that you look at when you look at older style monitors that are not IPS monitors, like this one is not, or OLED, this one is not, is you want to look at how much light bleed that you get when it's in a dark setting. So I'll show you, there was no light bleed at all from the corners at all on the screen. I thought it was very, very nice. It kind of surprised me because I kind of figured there'd be a little bit of light bleed, but there was none. Looking at it right now, so I'm looking at my little monitor here. This does not give it justice. Looking at how wide that is, it just doesn't give it justice. You get a real good appreciation for how much width that there is. And not all monitors are made the same. And like I said, if this one fits my needs, it's staying. And so far with the 1440 resolution, it's very nice. It works very well with my Radeon GPU. So I like that portion of it. It's kind of a spoiler for me because I wanted to get something for me that, you know, my 27-inch Samsung 4K monitor, very nice, but it lacked a little bit in sharpness detail. Even though it's 4K monitor, this one appears to have a little bit better detail and sharpness and crispness to the video or the video representation playback, and I like it. I'm just looking in the camera monitor to look back at this monitor, and it's just so much real estate, and I'm really looking forward to doing some future editing with it. I'll give you my final thoughts about the BenQ EX3501R widescreen, ultra widescreen, 21:9 ratio, 3440 by 1440 monitor. Very soon, just to kind of give you a little update, but this is a little spoils to myself. It was kind of, it's not a Christmas or a Hanukkah present. It wasn't a birthday present. It's just end of year. I wanted to get a widescreen monitor, so I got what I wanted. So that's a quick look at the BenQ monitor. Like I said, product link in the description below. Check it out for yourself. Tell me, what do you think about widescreen monitors? Is there a place for it besides gaming? Because I'm not a gamer. I've never been a gamer, but I like the real estate so that I can do some good video editing and have a better layout of everything. Do you use a widescreen monitor for video editing? If you do, post below. Tell me what you think about this one and tell me what it is that you use, or do you think that widescreen curved monitors are just a gimmick? Until the next video, I'll talk to you later. Bye.